Okay, we've got a lot to talk about today, so get in here. This is Jack with Cosmic Road. I talk about UFOs and the paranormal. Please hit like and subscribe, and let me know what you guys think in the comments below. All right, this is a picture that's been making the rounds lately. Does this show a Tic-Tac UFO on Mars captured by NASA's Mars Curiosity rover in 2020? Here is the picture. Here's the zoom out. Here's the full thing, or more of the full thing. And you can see this object right here. Now, what's interesting is if this is legit, you can see the shadow right here. So that's not a rock sitting on the ground. That's something in the air that looks, it looks very, very tic-tac-ish, doesn't it? Is this legit? Is this, are we just seeing a rock? And, it's just a crazy shadow of maybe that rock right there, something like that. In which case, where's the shadow for this rock if that's lying on the ground? That looks like an object that's in the air, a smooth tic-tac-like object. Not exactly like the one seen by Commander David Fravor and others. It doesn't have any prongs sticking out of it. It's actually more of an egg, really. Is that an acorn? Is that an egg? What is that? Cosmic Disclosure says not likely to be AI generated or deep fake. So that's encouraging, I guess. This is the link that you can go to view this image right there. So screen grab that if you want to go see the link. There is apparently a disinformation photo going around, supposedly. And this is it showing the object lying on the ground. But that is different from the real photo, which shows the object in the air, complete with its shadow. What is this thing? Is this a legit UFO? I don't know. I need more information. But I think we all would like more information about this thing. But there is a debate going on right now. Think Tank says that is 100% not a rock. So what do you guys think? Is this 100% not a rock? Are we looking at a UFO? For sure, I think there is and has been activity on Mars for a long time. Indeed, maybe beings living on it. Maybe giant beings with pyramids living on Mars a million years ago. And very possibly still, beings in activity today. Could that be a sign of it? I don't know, guys. I don't know, but let me know what you think about that really cool object. Meanwhile, on Coast to Coast, they're showing a potential ghost sighting, or maybe not a sighting, but a ghost moving something around. Let's take a gander at this ghost moving things around, potentially in a police department. Wait for it. It'll be that can of soda or whatever that is. Is this on a tilt? I don't think so. I think that's probably a level desk. Sheriff's office, probably not likely to be a hoax. You never know. We got a bored sheriff sitting around. Maybe he's having some fun, or maybe his friends are having fun on him. But yeah, that could be a legit, paranormal, activity. It could be a legit paranormal activity. I thought that was pretty cool. Let me know if you think this is a sign of a ghost, or if this is a tilted desk, or somebody having some fun. Let me know your theories on that in the comments below. Meanwhile, the Neuralink, Elon Musk seeks telepathy and telekinesis. Is mind control next? And this is from Forbes. Elon Musk's Neuralink has taken remarkable steps toward realizing a future that once seemed confined to science fiction and metaphysics by filing trademark applications for telepathy and telekinesis with the United States Patent and Trademark Office. These applications, submitted on March 3rd, 2025, offer fascinating insights into the company's ambitious vision beyond its current brain-computer interface technology. The telepathy trademark application specifically includes descriptive text such as downloadable and recorded computer software and hardware for use in relation to assistive technology, and implantable brain-to-computer interface or facilitating communication and control of software and hardware. So yeah, giving users of their implant these abilities to interact with technology. I assume I don't know what they mean by telekinesis. I guess they can move things remotely by the same way. Their brains interacting with computers that then move stuff. I don't know about trademarking telekinesis or telepathy. Does that mean everybody that practices these arts, if we're going to call it that, owes Elon Musk the money? I don't know. I don't know what that means. It probably just means for the specific application and stuff. But really, really interesting stuff. We are entering a new era, guys. I don't know if I'm ready. I don't know if I'm ready. Meanwhile, one of Cosmic Road's viewers sent this in. This is a cool UFO sighting. He wants to go by the name Try Baby Try. Well, he saw this intriguing looking UFO at his place. And, no, excuse me, this is the one seen by his girlfriend. I think this is the one that he saw. Okay, because this is the cool thing about this sighting is that they both saw this object. They were in different places, but at around the same time, they both looked up and saw this object.
I just saw the most amazing thing. It was like a freaking gas explosion of like steam over here, over there. That's the sunset. It's right here, and it's right over here now. It's got two little strobing lights like above it, and then it's still like lit up. It's like a gas fireball, and it was so beautiful.
All right, gas fireball. That is awesome. All right, let's get a. There we go. This is the gas fireball. Is that a plasmoid or something like that? That's the buzzword lately. People have been calling these things, these orbs, plasmoids. I don't think we know what they are. I'm not even going to pretend to understand what these objects are or how they work. But this is captured by his girlfriend, and he gives a little description. This live photo was taken by my girlfriend at 6:40 p.m., just 1 minute before I took my video. She said that she saw the orb come down from the sky. The following are her own words. It seemed like it was just dropping down from the clouds. It looked like it was just falling, and then it just came to a stop. It didn't slow down. It just stopped and hovered. It looked like liquid nitrogen, and it behaved like liquid nitrogen. It was like a heavy white gas that stayed local to the orb and just swirled around it. It took me a few seconds to get my camera out, but that's when I got this live photo of it. I observed the two smaller blinking lights move away at a horizontal trajectory away from me, and the orb stayed there for another 5 seconds. I got the impression it was rotating, and then it followed the two blinking lights in the same direction of the two lights. That's wild. Yeah, and Try Baby Try in his video also talks about the two blinking lights. So that's super cool that they were both seeing this object in different places and seeing much the same thing, or if maybe not exactly the same thing. And interesting about this gas and how this whole thing moved and behaved. Just a super interesting sighting. So thank you, Try Baby Try, for sharing this with us. I really appreciate this. This is a cool video. Cool photo in video. Meanwhile, what is going on in the UK with their military? This is Professor Michael Clark talking about some ominous things to happen in the next few years. Not necessarily UFO related, but interesting.
With the Rhine just sitting in Germany. But we are where we are, 70-odd thousand. The idea, if you look at the head of the army, Rolly Walker, I mean, he's the new chief of the general staff, he says, we have got to be prepared for a big event in 2027, 2028. We can't wait till the 2030s. We don't know what that big event might be, but a strategic challenge of a war-fighting sort. That's the sort of thing he talks about.
Yeah, so I mean that's right in line with the date people are giving for the big reveal, right? 2026 or 2027, where some major contact event is going to happen. And here we have this UK general talking about something going down, and they need to be ready. Not necessarily UFO related at all. Maybe something even more ominous, but really intriguing. Meanwhile, some people are getting stirred up over this quote from Jason Giorgiani. They're seeing something sinister in this. Uh, okay, I'll just read it. What is most disturbing, for example, in the communion letter archive of Anne and Whitley Strieber, are cases of the type where someone in the middle of an apparent alien abduction witnesses an older relative there as well, being handled or processed by the Greys. Within a day or two after the abduction experience, the abductee finds out that this relative had just recently died and had, unbeknown to them, been deceased at the time of the abduction. Yeah, that's something that comes up in near-death experiences as well. People will meet relatives on the other side that they didn't know were dead. Then afterwards, they find out, yeah, that Uncle Joe passed away, a few years ago, or a few days ago. Really intriguing that people are also seeing the dead aboard UFOs. A lot of people think those are simply screen memories meant to placate or make the people on coming aboard feel more welcome. But if they're seeing people that are dead, that's probably not what's going on. If they're seeing people dead that they didn't even know were dead. It's not like you're getting a visit from somebody you knew were dead that maybe you would feel, oh, well, this is a spiritual presence that's coming to comfort me. Not the case in these cases. Now, he talks about being processed. I don't know about being processed. I haven't read the communion letter archive, but if you have, let me know what you think that means. But there is a huge crossover between the UFO topic and near-death experiences. Almost 1/3 of all alien abductees are near-death experiencers. People will see the dead aboard UFOs. When you get UFOs, you will often get poltergeist-like activity and other activity. Hitchhikers, all sorts of crazy stuff. Jay Stratton got a werewolf or a skinwalker. Yeah, Jay Stratton and his family were haunted by a werewolf. Call it a skinwalker, call it a hitchhiker, a shapeshifter, whatever, but it was an upright, wolf-like being on two legs with glowing red eyes. And it haunted them for a while, not just him and his family, but others in their orbit as well. Saw that thing. No thanks. No thanks. I'll take a hard pass on that. But speaking of near-death experiences, this is a really interesting one. This is kind of funny. All right, so she had her near-death experience, and she comes back with some abilities. She's able to divine information, and she starts to use this to cheat in class, but it goes wrong.
From the time I was 3 years old, I was an empath. I had various experiences of seeing spirits when I was little, and I could read people's minds. But I actually got channeled. I started hearing channeling after that happened. Like I'd be in the classroom, I was about in 4th grade, and the teacher would be up at the chalkboard teaching a lesson and asking us questions, and I would get a download of the answer over and over again. I could also feel the hidden agendas of people if they were being disingenuous, or of my teachers and my babysitters. I could tell where they were coming from. But I learned at that young age not to take advantage of your gifts, because one time when I was bopping off every answer to the teacher, she thought I was smarter than I was, and well, maybe I was smart, I don't know, but she put me in a more advanced class. And when I get in that advanced class, I was totally unprepared. And remember those Charlie Brown cartoons where the adults talk, and when they talk, it went wah, wah, wah. Mm-hmm. But when she put me in that smart class, the teacher talked, and I didn't understand a word she was saying because I was so nervous.
All right, she was so nervous, but also maybe she was having trouble at that level because she had used her abilities to cheat to get into the advanced class unintentionally, but that was what happened. But yeah, she was so nervous because she wasn't prepared for that advanced class. So if you're psychic, don't misuse your abilities or else you're going to hear the Charlie Brown noises because you're going to be in advanced class. I love it. I thought that was hilarious. Meanwhile, apparently, this is according to UFO Daily, there are actually 5 specimens of the winged type being among the Nazca mummies. I was aware of 2 or 3 of these things. I think I had been up to 3 in my current research. But UFO Daily is saying, no, actually there are 5 examples of these specimens. So yeah, definitely a distinct subcategory of the Nazca mummies where we're getting these things. Yeah, fascinating stuff. It's just so wild, and obviously, we've got bodies, y'all, and we've got bodies of NHI, or at the very least, hybrids, which are NHI of a sort. They're certainly not human. They may have some human in them. That guy doesn't look like he's got a lot of human in him, but maybe a little bit somewhere. He's got 2 arms and 2 legs. Maybe we're built along similar templates a little bit. But yeah, you have distinct races or sub-races of these Nazca beings. Some of them have completely different physiologies, different sizes, different, reproductive cycles, some egg laying, some giving live births. Some were, that big, some were like 9 feet tall. Yeah, so obviously not the result of natural evolution, right? And they're all built along the tridactyl template. So clearly related to each other in a way, and all found, of course, in the same area. So all of a group with individual groups within them, these subcategories. So clearly not the result of natural evolution. There was an outside agency that created those. Clearly these are, hybrids or something created by some NHI. So Nazca mummies are UFO disclosure. You can't get Nazca mummies without UFOs. Pretty much. I mean, maybe some Atlanteans could have created them or something if there's still some Atlanteans running around. Somebody with some tech that we don't understand that may still be running around. So let me know if you think that's a possibility. Otherwise, I'm going with UFO disclosure. Oh yeah, and Wixie is sharing this this totally FAA approved vehicle. That is a cool UFO, guys. I love it. Look at that badass UFO. Yeah, and you can totally see how that could be seen as a mystery drone with its blinking lights, or maybe it's an orb in mid transformation, turning into a mystery drone. Whatever the heck is going on here, I don't know, but it's a great sighting. I would love to see more angles on this. You would think that if this was flying over a populated area like it looks, that you would get multiple people seeing this and filming it. So hopefully more angles will turn up on this thing. But let me know if you are, as blown away by this awesome footage as I am. This has got different glowing lights in it. It looks gaseous and weird, kind of like that first one we saw, shared by Try Baby Try. So yeah, let me know what you think about that. And yeah, there's another cool one shared by Wixie of a UFO interacting with a volcano. And this is March 9th. Why are UFOs so interested in volcanoes? Are they coming and going from volcanoes? Gotta be, right? They've got to be coming and going from like subterranean bases or something, right? They can't be drawing power from them, right? No way. Oh, there's 2 UFOs. Cool. I mean, these guys, these objects are drawing on 0-point energy or whatever. They don't need the heat of a volcano. So it's got to be coming and going from bases, right? Maybe it's a mineral thing. Maybe they're interested in the minerals. What do you think they're what do you think they're doing, guys? What do you think they're doing? Yeah, let me know what you think about it all. Meanwhile, last but not least, this is super cute. This dog says, "That thing is in my place, Mom." Look at this. This is awesome. Pulls it away. And then gets in the exact same position. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Come on, guys. Come on. That's cute. Come on. right. Let me know what you think about it all in the comments below. Like and subscribe. Hit the bell to be notified of future videos. You don't want to miss a thing. Join me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Discord, and Rumble, links below. Love to see you guys there. If you want to support Cosmic Road in a bigger way, consider grabbing a coffee mug or a t-shirt in the merch store below, or by becoming a channel member. Channel members are rock stars, and I really appreciate you guys' support. Thank you so much. There's also my books. I'm a novelist. You can find my science fiction and fantasy novels, especially the most recent one, in the links below. Meanwhile, there's plenty of other videos on the channel, and I'll see you guys next time. This is Jack with Cosmic Road, signing out.